lottery. Tell me your thoughts and you better not lie to me.
Now, like I said, Kira Kira Gang versus Cardinal Insurgency. This is for the pot, first to three. Looks like we're getting DZ from Kira Kira Gang up first. And then we're going to get a representative from Cardinal Insurgency. Wait, time out. Let me make sure DZ is Kira Kira Gang. Yeah, DZ is Kira Kira Gang. All right, so 100% Oren or Vlade. It looks like we're getting HM01 cut himself up first. Okay. Oren versus DZ. What a stressful time on Oren. Oren fighting twice in a row. Wow. First to three, as I said, guys, you can go ahead and get started whenever you are ready. This is the finals. I guess technically you can call it grand finals, right? This is the grand finals of the Chuunin exams because there's not another round after this. You know, I love it when an event moves by timely, right? Being that this is my first event, it feels like it has been going very swimmingly.
Oh yeah, bro. Once we actually got it started and actually, you know, got everything moving, it has been just taking off. Perfect.
Yeah, and I'm very happy.
Nothing like going wrong, no technicals. I'm loving this right now, bro.
Knock on wood, of course.
Knock on wood, of course. Don't put that in.
All right, here we go.
Society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame.
Is it mutual respect?
Heaven or hell.
That's HM01 right there. But that's the Kang on the other side. The King.
Shit. Versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1.
All right, so both of these characters are extremely top tier. This is not, I don't believe this is the first Nago Leo fight that we've seen. Actually, DZ fought, I believe he fought Bang earlier, didn't he?
He fought Bang.
Right, so he has another Nago fight, but what's going to be interesting is in this Nago fight versus the last one, Oren is a bit more conservative with the way that he plays Nago. So he's going to be dealing with a Nago that's not as wild and crazy as the previous one is, and it's sort of messed him up a little bit there, right? And look at that blood meter at the end of the round. Oren had that contained. This is what I'm saying with Oren, a little more controlled than Nago, and DZ's gonna need to adjust.
And you can see that Oren is using that opportunity because he goes in just when DZ thinks he's about to hit him, he goes in for the grab.
But DZ getting started, right? We talked about how Leo is a bit of a vortex character. Once he starts moving, once he's starting to go side to side like the 3-6 Mafia, it's really hard to get going. Start swinging his body from side to side. Y'all know how that go. Oh. Look at that, one side from side to side. What I tell y'all? And then the YRC, he's moving. But unfortunately, Oren finds a way to get out before DZ can finish off his combo using that last bit of meter that he has there. Oh, but he gets the great air approach, the jump in, and takes that round there. He's still alive in this first match of the set. The projectile starting off, jumps in from from high. Brings over that overhead and it is bursted immediately. Oren takes corner now. Ooh, the anti-air keeping him in the corner. Man, look at this. This is why we call him HM01. Nothing fancy, just cut.
Just cut, bro.
Nothing fancy, just cut. You learn that early on, but he's mastered it. Look at it. Fukio forward, cut, 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 cut. This Leo looks like it can be cut. This Leo looks like it can be cut.
HM01.
Oren the Slayer used cut.
Tried to tell y'all.
He takes that first match of the set. DZ still working here.
DZ is not going down without a fight, though.
Not at all. DZ having a difficult time weathering this storm though, right? And it's just the storm of normals. That DP doesn't hit and is immediately punished.
Shuts that down, brings him back to earth. Come here, let me have a chat with you.
Man, he is not allowing him to approach. He noticed very early on, right? Oren noticed very early on that DZ likes to jump in for his approaches. It worked in a couple of the earlier matches, but Oren's looking to make a statement and say, not here, not now. Oh, and look, DZ starting to get some offense when the way that he approaches is not through the jump in. Using his Brennhilder back stance, he's able to use those overheads and really open Oren up. I'm thinking he's going to want to use more of that in this last round to keep himself alive. Oh, but Oren the Slayer uses cut. Man, the punish distance from Nago is very, very overpowering. Yeah.
It's very hard for him to get through that.
Especially once he has blood meter, right? Like, the blood meter is a limiter, but at the same time, when you're somebody like Oren, who's so good at using the neutral based, just his normals, that blood meter getting up to level 2 and at 1 or 2, right? And extending those normals is rough.
Oh my beautiful RC! Oren, how you dropped it?
Oh, DZ with the perfect DP though. Gets to the other side, switches that side, takes the round. DZ saying, no, I am not dead yet. With a sliver of health comes back. That is not how I would have expected that to go, but let's see if it can keep up. That DP is such a good option there for Leo.
It's what saved him that round, because Oren had that.
Yeah, and you know, I think that...
I didn't know when to throw out the weapons, bro. That's all I can say. You have to know when.
And when we talk about when to throw it out, we see DZ has great decision making, knows exactly when Nago's gaps are to go in and use that DP. He's done it twice successfully now, but it's just too much pressure here from HM01.
Beautiful use of purple RC to reset the neutral. Oren putting
he's up
on the
2,
board.
but this is first to 3, being that this is grand final. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. This is not over for DZ. He can still move forward. He can still make this happen. But his back is against the wall. He is going to have to play nearly perfect.
Yeah, he's going to have to reverse 3-0 him at this point.
He definitely is, right? And that's difficult. But when a Leo gets started, when a Leo starts mixing, starts vortexing, he can really get the momentum on his side. But momentum right now is with Oren the Slayer. He gets that command grab bite, and now he's free to use his specials, right? But Oren, even after getting the bite, just chooses to HM01. He doesn't use his specials like that. He HM01s.
I think it's the use of blood meter, bro. He uses it, gets the gold burst to get both meters back. Let's go. Red RC, beautiful combo in back stance. Resets the neutral with blue RC. Pops.
Man, at this point, yeah! I was just gonna say, at this point, that sword is a projectile with that mask off. I know that sounds weird, right? But at this point, that sword is a projectile. It can hit you from any distance. And this is what DZ is going to need to do, right? Use that back stance, use that effective mix overhead, perfectly apply parry. More of that from DZ. More of that to keep this pressure going. Yes, and here we go. He looks to be dominantly taking this round. Oren's not going to use that burst yet. Oh, no! But he's a little too excited.
He's in the sweet spot.
Getting taken for a ride. He was a little too excited. Can Oren here now use this to come back? Yes, he used that opportunity. Oh, but it's not enough. Great from DZ to keep himself alive here. That is a great round from DZ. I know that he got caught by that wake up super, right? But it happens to the best of us. He's going to want to try to replicate what he did last round, right? Stay out of the air. He gets anti-aired a lot. Oren is not having it. DZ is going to really want to just lock down the ground with back stance, cross up with his ability to do that.
I think it's the fact that Oren, like you said, doesn't use so much of his actual super specials, and that's what's throwing DZ off. He is literally just hitting him with the basic hit.
It's two
and that's
different.
It. Oren,
That's
3-0.
it.
Oren.
Easy. Oren, HM01, the Slayer
3-0.
himself, takes that first round there
Oren.
for the Insurgency.
Beautiful finish right there too. That red RC combo, immaculate.
Oren the Slayer taking first round for the Insurgency. HM01 himself cut. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how he does. Shout out to Oren the Slayer doing the damn thing. And that was our first match in grand finals here of the Chuunin Exams. DZ played great there. Unfortunately, there was a bit too much reliance there on the DP toward the end. Oren really started catching the flow of that and punishing that very, very heavily. What Oren,
you are so used to fighting a Nago. He was more used to fighting a Nago that was more bang style, that throws out the blades and stuff like that, more pressure, than someone that's just constantly just hitting you with those basics, but lining and linking them basics just. Oren,
we talked about it earlier, right? A way more controlled Nago. Bang was in the chat. He said he's a wild ass Nago, right? Even he admits Oren is completely different. Oren is Zen. And what's interesting is I think where this comes from is Oren's fighting game foundation, right? Oren is he's a Tekken player.
The gap with what you're doing, and he's going to punish everything that you're throwing out at him.
He's a Tekken player, right? And that's not necessarily the most important thing, right? Tekken doesn't necessarily apply over here in this anime fighters and this 2D fighters world. But what does apply is the fact that he is a Tekken tournament player, right? He is a tournament level player with tournament level nerves of steel. He knows how to hold it down. He knows how to keep his composure. He knows how to adjust, recognize patterns, and get results. And that's what I felt like I seen here. He sort of recognized that DZ was coming in with the jump in very often, knew what his options were to counter the jump in, and from there we go.
Because bro, you have to remember his training partner is MGJ. So if you're coming at him with jump ins and you're coming at him with someone that's slower than Chip, you know, he's almost ready for that. He's watching and just waiting for you to punish you.
Right. Okay. Now, with all of this being said, with all of this happening, we are going to need a representative from the Kira gang for the next round. 100% versus Slayer.
Let me see that Eno. Any Eno representation is always appreciated.
Always appreciate it.
Skipping the intro, let's fight.
Yeah, they getting right into it. This is grand finals, right? Might as well. Slayer Dog representing Kira gang, right? So he's looking to play his most important games of the night. And Slayer Dog is a great representative to go ahead and do that. Starts off very, very strong, does Slayer Dog. Big corner pressure there and gets the wall break with the Ultimo Fortissimo, but 100% is not dead yet. Oh, spoke a little bit too soon. Spoke a little bit too soon. All right, Slayer Dog takes that first round, dive kicks to start the second round. Now we have a pose there from 100%, but it doesn't quite matter. Slayer Dog keeps some offense going.
Overhead, nice, stroke the big tree. Okay, let's go. Eno is out here schmixing.
I know it makes you happy every time you see it, Eno. I'm glad that there's some Eno rep here in the tournament for you. Yes. Ooh, 100% losing that first match.
We know that he has this matchup. We saw him fighting Anubis earlier.
We did see him fighting Anubis earlier, but again, with the way that Guilty Gear is, every player has different tendencies. Every player can string different routes together. It might not be the same, but he starts out very, very strong here against 100%. Gets 100% to the corner, and now is just getting started with the offense. But you see the FD there from 100% to get out of the corner and get started. YRC to stop his pressure, though.
He's not going down without a fight, bro. And then he uses that big bread and butter combo. And gets
Look
the
at that
gun
side switch. That side switch there to get the wall break was magical.
There goes the setup.
You love to see the Eno setup. That's Eno 101, even at the highest level. 30%, that's the command grab. He still has meter here too, right? Oh, but he's grabbed. And where's he going? Where she's going? Oh, and the grab. Which way is she going? Eno with the mix. Start the big tree to start out, but the burst immediately. 100% wants to take this. He does not want to go 2-0. I'm sorry, he does not want to go down 0-2. Oh, he takes out Eddie. Wow, that was very impressive.
Okay, he uses that to give himself some room.
He looked to stagger the offense, but 100% actually got in between a little bit. That counter is immediately bursted so that Slayer can keep that offense. Oh, wow. Slayer goes up 2-0. Slayer is strong.
Eno is amazing, dude.
This is Sly's second Zato. Leaf, the second Zato that he's fought. Only his second fight of the night, I believe.
Yeah, this is his last Zato.
Ah, there we go.
Put the mix up. Mix this nigga.
Yep, it's second of the night. Gets hit. Stroke the big tree, gets in. And here we go. Corner pressure there from Slayer Dog. He's so dangerous in the corner.
Oh, he did not have to be that petty.
Doesn't get the kill with it though. Here we go. Does get the kill with that low end. Flies in, but comes low there. Dive kick to start this round here. And 100%'s back is against the wall. Slayer saying, I want to stay alive. He's saying, I'm not allowing you going back to neutral. Not just yet. Sends him to neutral now, though. BRC to push forward.
Wait. Oh, Team No Perfects.
Ah,
And
Team No
that's it.
Perfects,
And
but
that's it.
did
Team
get
No
3-0.
Perfects.
That is rough. No
3-0.
perfects, but definite 3-0. Oh,
Hey.
Slayer Dog.
Perfect.
Look,
Perfect.
we recommended that they send a very strong player, and they did, in fact, send a very, very strong player. Shout out to Slayer Dog and his Eno. I know you, as an Eno main, I know that had to make you happy.
Oh, yes, bro. The Eno representation is just immaculate. It's beautiful right now, bro. It's gorgeous. I love it.
So, can we get an update of where the pot is at now?
The pot should still be at 190 something.
190 something. All right. And we are actually about to get to the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Grand finals, first to 3. Let's see what's going on.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast.
They blame the beast.
For hell.
All right.
Should I roll out the red carpet?
Yo, I swear I hear the stream through your Discord, bro.
Probably hear it through my CD or something.
Yeah. I hear it's like a bit of a. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. All right. Here we go. Grand finals. Set play there from Ren Mannix. We actually saw this in the finals of the Round Robin's Captain's Kumite, right? So this is not the first time that these two have fought. And this is the fated battle, right? Kira Gang and the Cardinal Insurgency have made their presence known in these Chuunin exams. And I'd expect nothing less from Ren Mannix, but I am very happy to see Vlade here in grand finals putting this together. Not only was this his idea, but he's one of the more impressive players that took me by surprise. But unfortunately, he drops that first round. He's definitely not counted out, though.
Great match right there. Ren is rare form right now.
Ren has been in rare form recently. He most definitely has been. Ren has been doing his damn thing with his training. I've been telling people Ren has been more dangerous than he has been in a very long time, maybe from what I've ever seen him. So let's go. Let's see how this goes. Leo, Vlade here, having a hard time getting started up. Oh, great parry there to push Ren back. but doesn't get an attack off the parry. That doesn't work. Oh, drops that first match of the set. Ren laying claim to that money very, very early on. Shout out to Ren Mannix. Cozy, I see you in the chat. What's up, Cozy? You gonna get in on the next Guilty Gear Strive event that we got going on? I know you got Amelia. I know you gonna stake some claim to some money. I know how that goes. All right, and here we go. Vlade starting out very, very fast, very aggressively. Big counter. Keeping that corner, but that burst, absolutely necessary. Another big counter, PRC, and he's just moving the chains, goes to the other side. Vlade trying to let him know it's not sweet out here, but Ren catches the backdash with the car.
Anyone's game, bro.
And there we go, the car again. Pressure coming in. DP blocked and baited. Oh, speaking of baited, burst baited. Oh, the DP coming out, stopping that set play.
Okay.
And crosses up. Crosses up, gets him. All right. Great defensive lockdown at the beginning there from Vlade, right? Stopping a couple of aerial approaches, but eventually Ren is able to get in. Goes for another aerial approach there from the set play, but unfortunately DP'd out of it. The throw gets Ren's turn right back though, and now he is moving the chains all the way to the corner, but doesn't take the corner. Actually goes onto the other side and is in the corner himself. Now he switches to the corner and uses the buzzsaw to take the wall and the round there.
Now we're down to the wire, cousin. We're here again.
And we are here again. Wow. Ren is playing it like a man possessed. Ren said, I could always use some extra money. Stops that cross up with the grab, but the DP stops the set play. You know, both of these characters are using the basics of what their characters can do, right?
Oh, good burst for Ren.
The best thing about that burst is that it pushes Vlade into the corner. That tick throw then gets some extra offense there. Another tick throw, and here we go. Is he doing it again? YRC, so he can't get it again. Vlade is in a rough position. Oh, and the tick throw one more time for the round. Ren is up 2-0. Ren looking to make up for the round robin captains Kumite. Vlade with his back against the wall. He's gonna need to reverse 3-0 him. Ren is laying claim to that pot. And again, I think that it's almost like a win condition for Leo, right? You have to be able to transition to that back stance, to that Brennhither stance. Yeah, it's the best. It's like his best options, right? You can pretty much go into anything from it, but you need a second to be able to go ahead and get into it. You need to get a throw or perhaps a 2-1-4 slash to get it going. And he's just not getting a chance to get that. Ren ties the game up, nullifies that lead that he had, but that is a great parry. Oh, and the RC to keep his offense going, but YRC. Oh, and the DP RC to keep the combo. Oh, but he drops. That was crucial. Oh, the overhead. The overhead, though, keeps him alive. The overhead takes the round there for Vlade. All right. He's mixed and pushing to the corner. Starts to try to get some offense himself. That DP hits. Man, it's rough for Amelia, who wants to approach from the air all the time, right? That DP can really shut you down. Gets out of the ring, but gets hit. Excuse me? Ooh, has to use that burst off of a whiffed throw. But he's back stance now. The overhead. Oh, that burst gets him some out of back stance. Very, very smart. You do not want Leo in back stance. You really want to get that away from you. Car cuts some distance, goes up, DP misses, looks to punish the DP, but just does not get it yet. And here we go, back stance. What did we talk about? Man, back stance, it's so dangerous. Oh my God.
He's still in here, bro.
Oh my God,
He's
back
still one.
stance is so dangerous. Like I said, it's almost a win condition. If Leo can get back stance down, the mix becomes insane. Oh, and the DP right at the perfect time finds that gap to take some offense of his own. Vlade with his back against the wall is the most dangerous Vlade that we've seen all night. Pressure creates diamonds, and diamonds are forever. Vlade letting them know.
Sorry.
Ring with those throws, man. He does them perfect every time.
That YRC, right? Thing about the YRC is it slows down your meter gain, which could be a problem here in the middle of this round for Vlade. Whiffs that throw, has to use the burst so he's not super punished, but keeps some offense going.
Let's go.
Goes in behind the
Slow.
projectile,
Nice.
forces that burst situation there from Ren. And the DP again. Like I said, and then we got back stance, and here we go. That's it. It's so dangerous. I thought I was gonna say so deaf. Nah, I'm not on my Jermaine Dupri shit. That's a reference.
Sorry.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And here we go. Ren knows how to go all the way to the corner. My God, big damage off that combo. And he said, fuck neutral. We're not going back to neutral. I have the advantage.
You're only minus if you
Oh, he hits him. Wow.
Oh.
What a mistake from Vlade. A mistake that maybe he could not afford, right? I mean, this is tournament point.
Yeah.
Oh, that DP though. Vlade wants to keep this tournament alive, wants to force this to another win situation.
We haven't seen Blade actually use any supers now that I'm thinking about it.
We haven't,
What
but he
is
doesn't
this?
need
Oh!
supers when he can do damage like
was
that. So look, I think it was a great combo. It did wild damage. It's important to remember that Melia has the second lowest health in the game.
But oh my God, bro!
And Vlade is still alive. Vlade said it all comes down to this.
Combo.
Vlade said, "Yeah, I'll take a loss. I'll take a couple losses so that we can keep this interesting. This is it. This is grand finals. This is it.
This is 2 for 2 left. It's
Yeah,
down to the
money.
wire.
This is the money round. This is the money match, and that that burst is baited. I was gonna say the bait is bursted. He has back stance now.
Switches it up, catches him with the mix up, goes for the heavy reset.
Oh, goes for
Nice.
that dust, does not get it. Great defense from Ren Mannix, that just block. Oh, the car is blocked though. And here we go. Switches, but
grab.
does not get him. That grab was actually perfectly timed.
Sets him up with the projectiles. Gotta watch out
Okay.
for what Leo is trying.
Oof. Oof.
Red takes first round.
Ren takes first round.
Duel 2.
Now this is where your team synergy, like, the team is on your back, the harder the cards. Ren says he has the power of friendship on his side. Will it be enough for him? It's looking pretty good right now. Oh man, he's mixing the shit out of Vlade. Mix that nigga! My God, he's having a rough time. But he has back stance now. Bursted out of back stance. Great use of that burst, because that could have been catastrophic. If he gets it again, and yes, he has it again. Here he goes. He's ready to, he evens it up. You said no supers, but here's one. Oh, it doesn't do much though. Gets the throw.
Oh,
He's back in back stance. He gets the wall. Here's the super. He's alive.
It is down to the wire. These two are here to play.
This is why we are here. Final round. Fight.
Fight.
Oh, gets him with the bad moon. The DP is blocked. Not punished though.
Not punished, bro. Gets him with his own.
Oh,
Okay.
the tech throw. We see how dangerous that is. It looks like, I thought he was gonna go for it again. He might have. Looks like a misinput might have messed him up, and now we have Vlade taking his offense back. and doing big damage. He has back stance now. Both have bursts though, right? And we're gonna see those bursts pop off here in just a second.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, goes for the gold burst. Blade does not get it. That could be a big problem. He's playing heavy defense there, locking completely down. Gets the overhead from the back stance. That burst, because that back stance you don't want it to get. The DP actually gets it. Doesn't get him. Doesn't get him. He goes up. He goes down. He doesn't kill him though. It's almost over. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
It's not over. It's not over.
Come on. Blade loads him up. DPRC. Does this kill him? No, he drops. Ah! And he Blade takes the victory.
Blade takes the victory.
Oh my fucking god! What? The Cardinal Insurgency for the victory! Taking home all of the marbles. What a scramble. Somebody had to scramble like an egg before somebody got folded like an omelet. God damn.
Oh my God, you better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
I had to drink something. Oh my fucking God. Oh shit. Wow. Oh my God.